Ladies and gentlemen of the Good Enough podcast, we have a huge announcement. Unfortunately, due to some creative differences, we have had to kick Jake off the podcast, but don't you worry, we've got a new third man. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Good Enough podcast, give him a warm welcome, Peter Griffin from Family Guy.
Yes, Ben.
Is this gonna be on the murder?
What's up, guys?
Guys, welcome to... Who fucking cares, man?
Who gives a fuck? Does anyone even watch this anymore?
Me and Peter clearly put the effort in to do at least some kind of costume. Luke decided to go as himself, so...
Sometimes... Look, man. I really tried. I really did.
Yeah. No, I mean...
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome, Peter, to the podcast. Peter, you got
Thanks for having me, guys.
You sound so
Really
different.
appreciate it.
You sound so different from the TV show. It's crazy, dude.
What? Yeah, man.
Man, that reminds me of that one time where we fucking killed that guy.
That was Jackson. That's why he's in a jail
Average
suit.
Family Guy cutaway nowadays.
What? Family Guy.
What? Family Guy.
Family.
Guy.
How's life?
Music starts now.
You? Okay. Fucking goddamn it, dude.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the show.
I can't keep that on the whole time. Holy fuck. You can't even hear me, I bet.
Yeah, it was tough. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to the show.
peeing live.
Welcome back to the shutter speed of 50, which it took me way too fucking long to learn. That's why I have frame bending. I'm so fucking stupid.
You were
50
shooting at a shutter speed of 50?
No, I'm shooting at a shutter speed of 50 right now.
You mean 1/50?
Yes, 1/50. What did I
Okay.
say?
You said
Whoopsie.
50.
50? You can just say 50, you fucking idiot, dude.
I was shooting at 1/1000, and I'm like, why is there frame bending in this?
Bro,
God, I'm so
shooting at
fucking
500 frames per second.
5,000 frames per second. But don't worry, guys. The new video is gonna be sick. I shot it in 50 shutter speed. 50. It was in 24. Music starts now. I lied. There you go. Boom.
24 frames per second.
Fuck you.
180-degree shutter tilt is the good recipe.
Don't know what that means, bro.
Usually.
I don't know a single thing what that means, bro. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, guys?
It's been a
Welcome back.
while. We missed last week, unfortunately.
We did.
Scheduling conflict. Things happen, but it's for the best. It was we had a whole 2 weeks of rigmarole shit going on, and now
I
we can
planned
finally
this
sit
whole
down.
thing in 2 weeks. I mean, took
Yeah,
a while.
We had a lot going on. So
Yeah, we can finally sit down some time later, and I look like CoffeeZilla. That's who I look like.
You do.
That's who I look like. All right. Anyway, that was killing me. But welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. The Good Enough podcast, the greatest podcast on four wheels. Gang,
What's up,
how we
guys?
feeling? How have
I'm
your
feeling good.
lives been?
I had a bit of a crazy... I have a bit of a work story I want to tell, because I had kind of a scary moment.
We need a
this
good
week
Jackson
in my-
work story to,
my work establishment.
alleviate the tension that's in this room, obviously.
A
Does-
lot of tension.
Does it have anything to do with the
I want
story
to
you
fuck
posted?
Luke. That's the tension, folks.
Did it have anything to do with the story you posted?
Kind of. Kind of.
All right,
A little
I'm
bit.
intrigued.
So,
All right, I'm intrigued. Let's go.
yeah, as you guys
Run it,
know,
baby.
or maybe you don't if you're a newer viewer, I work at an escape room, which is an awesome job, actually. I love it a lot. It's a great place. The bosses are awesome. The employees are great. But I get to work this weekend, And what usually happens is one of my supervisors gets to work 30 minutes before I do. He unlocks the door to like the office space, and then gets all the rooms set up. And then I come in and we run them together. So I get there and the door's locked and he's nowhere to be seen. And I'm like, oh fuck, this is not good because we have our first. I got there at 1. Our first booking is at 2, and before then I have to basically reset an entire escape room and get like the lobby set up. And I just got a bunch of shit to do
By yourself.
Long story short, it turns out this guy had COVID and he just didn't tell anyone.
Oh,
What a fucking
my boss has to
loser.
drive 30 minutes away, so I'm just waiting in this parking lot on my phone to get in, just like counting the minutes because every minute that goes by is another minute that I don't have to actually get work done. But eventually my boss gets there. I reset the room fast as hell. The customer gets there. 10 9-year-old girls, dude. I'm like, no
Yikes.
shot.
Bro.
I'm like, no shot, dude. They get in there, and it's like... I'm not even mad that I have to basically feed them the answers because they just can't figure it out. What's aggravating is they're just moving everything, dude. It's like they get in there, and it's like the bugs that are just like for decoration are getting tossed everywhere. We were missing items when they had left because they just took stuff home. I was like, dude, there's actually no shot. Like, there's literally no
they
shot.
just stole shit. That's awesome.
They just stole.
They just stole shit. Hell yeah.
So
Can
there's
I-
that.
Can I reference
go
what was
ahead.
on your story?
Yeah,
You
go
said
ahead.
you were
can. I don't
hungover. Were you
Yeah,
actually
this is also
hungover?
after a super tough night of my house did a little Halloween party and it was
Ooh.
things got out of hand.
Was it a
and
little
it was it was
crazy?
rough, but sorry,
Halloween
someone's
party
texting me and
went a
asking
little
for
crazy.
pizza right now. The answer is yes.
Yeah. Have them send it to
anyway-
me in Pennsylvania.
One pizza.
Wouldn't that be
please.
funny? One pizza
Anyways,
across the country.
This isn't even the worst part because they leave and I'm like rushing to get this room reset because it's a mess. But my boss is like, "Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. We have someone about to do our scary room, so we're gonna have you live act. So just get ready to go in there for the first scare." And for the first scare, all I do is I put on a mask, and I put on a robe, and the guy who's hosting will be like, "Go, like everyone hide, like get in the closet." And then when everyone's in the closet, I just go in and start banging on everything and making a bunch of loud noise to make it seem like I'm supposed to be a serial killer who just came home and they're hiding from me. This is what happens, dude. I walk in. The room's pitch black, by the way, so like I have to bring a flashlight with me because otherwise I won't be able to see. I open the door. I pull the curtain back, and the couple is right in front of me, like literally right there in front of me, not hiding anywhere, just fully out in the open. And so I'm not expecting this. So this is what happens. I open the door. I pull the curtain back, and I go, "Oh my fucking god!"
Holy
and
fucking shit!
And they don't go. They just stand there and go like. And so then
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
"Oh my god, this has never happened. No one's ever told me the protocol for this." So I literally just like I go like this and I go, bah! I bang my hand against the wall and then
I
run
punched
out,
the
dude.
fucking girl, dude. I couldn't think, man. I was freaking out.
I punched the shit out of him.
But it was scary because I first of all, it was the highest people I've seen in my life doing this room, and when I eventually had to finish hosting them.
Were they sitting there like with that fluoride stare?
Dude, it basically
Fluoride
was.
stare.
But I was worried because usually when I go in to do these scares, for the ones where they're supposed to be like seeing me and
Luke,
I'm
you're
in
a
the room with
trooper.
them, I carry an industrial taser just in case someone decides to charge me because that happened once to an employee. But I didn't have with me, so I opened the curtain and my first thought is I'm about to get my shit rocked by this guy who's like looking at me like he wants to kill me. Just horrifying. And then the day just didn't get any better, dude. We were super behind and it was just like, ugh,
Damn, bro.
It was just the worst shit ever. But anyways, that was my work story of the day.
That's pretty funny. I like to think you had the industrial taser.
Someone cover for me. I have to give my pizza order.
Okay, give your pizza order, buddy.
Well, Jackson, that's a really funny story. I can't imagine being that scared shitless by a high couple, though. I mean, what a loser, right?
what a nincompoop. Truly. Like, I will say, Jackson, I'm going to dock you some points on pay this month because the topic you said was not on the list, unfortunately.
I didn't.
So
It's not on the list.
Sorry.
It's
So,
not on
Jake,
the
Jake,
list.
what have you been up to? Life?
Ooh, I got I got a good amount of things on the list, so
Oh,
I'll start with the one big thing, right? Guys, I did it. I saw everything live in concert.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did that go?
It was so sick, dude. I love everything. Raw Data Feel, Reanimator, Fever Dream, Get to Heaven, Arc, Man Alive.
Boo.
The list goes on. And I saw that they were doing the North American tour. Originally, they did a North American tour, and they only went West Coast, where Jackson was. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm never gonna go see them." I'm like, "Man, like die." But lucky for me, they did another North American tour, and they were in the States. And lucky for me, they were passing through Philadelphia. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So immediately got myself some tickets. I didn't know if Tiffany was gonna be able to come, but in the end, she was able to. So I got her tickets. I drove down with Tiffany, and guys, shocker, but it was a fucking great show, dude. Like, I'd have to say it was probably one of my favorite shows I've ever been to. Like,
Really?
not just because it's my favorite band of all time, not just because they were playing some bangers, but the camaraderie, I guess. Because like usually when I go to concerts, it's usually I'll drag Tiffany along, I'll drag a friend who doesn't really know the music that well along, or I'll go by myself. But with Tiffany being there and her like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. She was surprising me with how much she knew. Like she's singing shit. I'm like,
does she?
I'm like,
she likes everything.
She
though,
does,
right?
but I didn't know she really liked it because I'm jamming there and like they're playing Shark Week and I look over to Tip and she's singing Shark Week by everything. I'm like, I've never played the song in front of you. How do you know the lyrics to this? I think she was listening to it privately on her own time, and it was so sick. There was
That
an
must
opener.
be a good feeling.
It was a great feeling because that is something that does not happen much in my relationship, ladies and gentlemen. The opener was great in Jake Land. I liked the venue. It was pretty cool. Right off the main, like, Central Philly, which is, like, dumpster fire. Holy fucking shit. We got Taco Bell after, skipping to the end, but, like, driving around Philly, Tiffany told me, she's like, yeah, the cops here, they don't pull you over for traffic violations. You can just, like, run red lights because they got bigger fish to fry. So like me and this other dude, like this big truck, are just like running through the fucking red lights trying to find a Taco Bell at 1 a.m. It was awesome. Like there was a guy, he was parked in a turning lane, like car off, parked in a turning lane. I'm like, this place
can do whatever
is
you
fucking
want in
insane.
this city.
Hell, bro. You can do fucking anything.
Yeah, dude, but it was fucking sick. Fuck you, Jackson. It was just a really good show. They played all the hits. It was a good, like, 2 hours. There was an opener. Opener was pretty good, too. Like, he made, like...
Who was the opener?
His name was Pierre Quander, I think his name was. I've never heard of him. He's got, like, 60-something K monthly listeners. He was really good. Me and Tiffany were kind of fucking with him. Then we got our little spots, and then the show kind of went on. I'm like, it was, like, the fastest concert ever. Like, they played a fuck ton of songs, but I'm just like, this is just... so sick, dude. Just listening
Was
to
it
them.
mostly
Raw
Raw Data Feel, or did they go back in the catalog?
No, it was a little bit of everything, man. Like it was mostly Raw Data Feel, but like they had Reanimator, Fever Dream. They didn't do a lot of Fever Dream.
Shame was kind of a similar show. They were very much, they played their hits and they got out. Like it was a very quick concert.
Yeah, it was really sick. And then they played Distant Past. It was a banger. And they walked off, and then they were trying to get everyone to do like a forced like what's the word? Encore, yeah, forced encore. They're like, everyone's cheering, like, yeah. And I could get the vibe. They're backstage, like, wait till they get louder. And then they did. They played 3 more songs, and then they end with No Reptiles, and which I thought was a weird song to end. But
that's a perfect
boys,
song to end.
I'm gonna be so honest. I don't get emotional with music often, but like something, I almost did it. I almost cracked during that. Something about like me finally seeing them live after all this time. The song itself, it's so awesome. That's what I based Armor off of, the vocals. And Tiffany was right next to me singing. It was just like, I was ready to crack. I'm like, this song needs to end, or I'm literally gonna start crying.
My girlfriend loves that song, by the way. She plays it all the time.
No Reptiles is such a good song, but yeah, show
beautiful
ended,
moment.
and we were standing right next to where they walked out. So I was gonna be like a funny guy, and like when they walked off stage, it was like, yo, you guys follow me on Instagram. You follow me on Instagram, but they went too fast. It wasn't the right moment. I was trying to poke and nudge Tiffany.
Please.
I brought my Raw Data Feel vinyl, not to the show. It was in the car, which was right outside. And I'm trying to poke with Tiffany. I'm like, yeah, this line getting out's going to be so long. We should just stand here and wait by the door and then maybe at like 2 hours later we can leave after we say hi to the band and take pictures. But it didn't work out. But anyway,
right.
it was a lot of fun. It really reignited my passion to go see concerts because that shit was magical. I had a great time and everything. Jonathan, if some miracle you're listening to this, great show. It was an excellent show.
very
And Underground
awesome.
Arts was a pretty cool destination. My first gender-neutral bathroom I've ever been in. I've never been
Really?
in one before. Yeah.
Was it fucking terrible? I'm just kidding.
It was scary. No, it was actually cut in two halves. So it was essentially a men's and a woman's, but it just said like they on both of them. But like people just ended up like the left was women's and the right was men's. But anyway, that's besides the point. I was supposed to go see Young Fathers at the exact same venue 2 nights later, but fuck me in the ass, right? They canceled their entire North American tour and they're not doing it until April.
Why'd they cancel their tour?
Fucking beats me, dude.
I mean,
Like,
do you
it
get
was-
a refund on your ticket?
I didn't buy the ticket yet, so I'm not
Gotcha.
tripping about it. But I'm assuming you will, or you probably just get free entry because it's like it's the same show. It's just in April now.
Hey,
On
I
Me
feel like
and
that would be
Tiffany's-
I feel like they have to be great performers, man. Like
on
that's
me
gotta
and
be a great
Tiffany's
show.
anniversary, unfortunately. I am gonna lose it. I might low key go to fucking Brooklyn and see them the day before. On God, because holy fuck, that album is so good, heavy. But yeah, I saw
So
everything
fucking awesome.
live. I don't go to a lot of concerts, so this was a magical moment for me. You know, like what's that scene that Sandlot? It's like this magic moment, your lips get close to mine,
It's good.
and that's the rest of the song. Yeah, so that's
Good
my
movie.
that's
Shout out
my.
Sandlot.
Sandlot's an awesome movie, dude. Love that movie. You kind of look like squints.
Forever.
You guys did it at the same time. Was
Same
that
time. That was crazy.
was that planned? That was insane.
That was
No,
nuts, dude.
that's the
Holy
only
shit.
thing I quote from that movie. Forever.
L7 Weenie. Anyway, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's pretty cool,
All
Jake.
right, let's get that.
Hold
off
on.
the
I never gave
list.
my life update. So, guys, recently I've been having a good time. I actually went to a concert as well. You guys are going to laugh really hard when I tell you what the concert I went to. I went and saw the Lemon Twigs again for a third time because they were an hour away. So I was
What
like,
was the Lemon Twigs?
I've talked about this on the concert.
Fantano
like,
game yellow flannel.
They make like kind of indie rock, soft rock, but it's kind of like Beatles-esque. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. They're really good performers.
In my head,
I've seen them
in
twice.
my
Once.
head.
That's a great song. But in Cincinnati, you literally listen to them for book club.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Yellow Twigs, and then I
No.
repeated it, and you confirmed
The
that
Lemon
I said the right
Twigs.
thing.
My bad. The Lemon Twigs. And so they were in Cincinnati the first time I saw them. Then they were in Nashville, and then they were in Louisville. So like all those places are fairly close. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go see them again. And it was
That
a
shit is
great
wild,
show.
bro.
It was a great
Like,
show.
if I
And it
wanna
was
go
all this
anywhere-
year.
It's like 2.5 hours at least.
No, yeah, it was. I mean, Nashville's about a 3-hour drive, but
Imagine my goofy ass going to see fucking everything, getting home, driving through Philly at 1 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, got 2 more hours till I get home.
yeah, well, the Lemon Twigs
Well,
are pretty epic.
I'm glad you like the Lemon Twigs. Do they follow you on Instagram? Can you tell them
No,
to?
but I've spoke to them all 3 times.
Make
after
them
the
follow
show.
you on Instagram.
Bro, I'll be like,
I
you know
would.
me. I'll be like, you know me. You better give me a fucking follow.
Please follow me.
Or
Yo,
else.
you guys follow me on Instagram. then you can say that at the shows.
And then
just
I
like
get
me.
and I'm like, hey, you follow me.
Hey.
So will you like
Hey.
sign my record and shit? Hey.
Do they have vinyl?
Yeah, I bought one of their records actually.
Really? Oh, good for them. Shout out.
Yeah.
Should I go see Knife Play? A friend of the show, Knife Play. They're going to the Underground Arts in
Bro,
Philly.
yeah. I think
I
you
should
should.
I should-
It'd be a great show.
I should legit DM him and be like, yo, can I get free tickets? I think he might
You
actually
should.
if I do. I might. But it's coming up close. I think it's like in a week or something. So that might be a last minute event. But
Can I
Yeah.
say one more thing that I did in my life? It's not on the list, sadly. We're,
Yeah,
we're
go
a
for
list
it.
podcast now.
it's
We go-
okay. Doc
podcast about
points.
lists.
It's you're
but
gonna get points,
anyway.
Doc, but that's okay.
So, guys, I was at a function, if you will, this past Monday. Not this
Fuck yeah.
Monday as of yesterday recording, but the Monday before. And we played Bodies, 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 like from the movie. But essentially, it's just Among Us in real life. That's essentially what it was.
Bodies.
And I would like to set the stage of what happened. So this is a townhome, and it's 3 stories. In each level, it's like the living room area, kitchen on the bottom, then bedrooms, and then bedrooms up top. So there's pretty ample hiding space. And so all the lights are off, and I went into a bedroom, and I hide in the closet, and I see 2 people run into the bedroom as well. I'm not the killer.
Nothing new there.
I'm not the killer. So I pop out and I go, guys, I'm not the killer. I promise. I'm just going to be in the closet. You can trust me. I won't do anything to you. And they were like,
time he's been in the closet.
and they
I already made that joke. I already made that joke. You don't listen to me.
It was funny when I said it.
No, it wasn't. Anyway.
But anyway, we were, I was in the closet, you know, as one is, and the 2 people, that was in the bedroom with me were hiding under the bed, just like there or whatever. And I'll say their names. It doesn't really matter. And one of them was named Lucas and the other person was named Jacqueline. And so Jacqueline, she was hiding under the bed, and Lucas got up. He was like, I'm going to go investigate. Luke, you better not do anything. And I was like, okay, I won't. So he ran out of the room. And then as soon as Lucas ran out of the fucking room, I swear to God, another person that was the killer named Jacob ran into the room and tapped on Jacqueline to show that she was dead, immediately ran out, and I shit you not, 2 seconds later, Lucas came back in and found Jacqueline dead and was like, oh my God, she's dead or whatever, and called a meeting essentially. And then Lucas looked at me and he's like, you fucking killed her. And it was so weird. And I wanted to bring this up because it was very, so like, we all played Among Us back in 2020, right? At least a little, right? Like when COVID started or whatever. Bro, I would feel gaslit whenever I would play that game and people would accuse me of being a killer. It's so different when it's in real life. It was fucking crazy. Like, I thought my friends were actually accusing me of, like, killing my friend.
This is real.
It felt real. It was scary. But thankfully, I don't know. I don't know why I'm telling the story. It was just funny.
It was the emotion you felt. It was like
it was the emotion. It was just something it was an unfelt emotion of pure betrayal and despair.
Fair.
Anyway, that's how my week's gone.
Speaking of emotional betrayal and despair, guys, Drake's new album. What are we thinking?
Oh,
For all the dogs?
For all the dogs.
Here's what I'll say. I didn't listen to it, but I will say I went downstairs and one of my friends had it on the speaker, and I heard one song. It wasn't bad. It was like, all right, it's pretty fun. But
that's pretty much just the album, I guess. I'm not a Drake head. YouTube Shorts viewers. I'm not a Drake head or a stan or anything like that. So I wasn't gonna like get on my knees and be like, "Oh my God, Champagne Poppy, give me more." But it was just like, it's so fucking long too. Oh my God, where does he get off making a fucking like an hour and a half album? Like, good Lord, like the album should be like a time machine. So just turned it on and then I turned it off. Like
it's
weird
to me.
It's
absurdly long.
But it's weird that he keeps doing that because he's continually critiqued for like stuffing albums with just like so many tracks, and then just like keeps doing it. And I'm just like, what? Like,
I don't think
the
he
same
cares.
critique every
I don't
time.
think he.
I mean,
I
probably not. But that's just kind of annoying. Where it's like,
I think like a big thing with Drake is I feel like he doesn't. I mean, whether he's aware of it or not, I don't think he cares that his albums are padded out with filler. You know, because at the end of the day, he's just kind of, I don't know. He's just, I don't know. He's just in it for the bag.
If Aubrey would to have just cut out like, yeah, it's his name, bro. If
Aubrey,
that's
Graham.
his name. That's his name. Yeah. If Aubrey was to cut out like, I don't know, honestly, like 70% of the songs and just put like the all killer no filler in there, that'd be pretty good. Like the one for first person shooter with J. Cole was pretty good. Ironically, the best song of the album is like he's not even on it. It's like Loose Screw or like DJ Screw. It has something to do with DJ Screw, and I'm pretty sure it's just a DJ Screw instrumental, but it's literally the best thing on the fucking album.
Screw the world.
Like, yeah, Screw the World. It's literally it's an interlude with a DJ Screw beat. But my point is, if he just kind of cut out like all the fat, which he's not gonna do because that's how he makes the big bucks. But I'm not a Drake hater. I thought it was fine. Like it really didn't affect me. I just turned it on and I turned it off. I was like, well, that happened, and now I'm going about my life.
I think my thing with Drake is that, look, a lot of people are Drake haters within the music nerd community or whatever. Personally, I wouldn't. There's your thumbnail, actual nerd photo right there.
That's
Crazy.
Luke, grab it.
But I'm a firm believer that I think Drake actually has the ability to make good music. He's shown it time and time again. He has a few hits. I actually like Views. I know people shit on that album, but I think Views is a good album. I really do. Here's the thing, though, is that I don't fucking know. Like, stop making your albums 30 years long. And, like, I don't know. It's like just his main issue is that he has a really bad... He one, releases too often with not enough quality. And two, his releases are too long. So the quality stuff is buried by all the bad stuff. But I don't think Drake is really worried about that. I think Drake's like, oh, I got this single, man. It's gonna be on the charts, bro. And then all the other songs are just for like the diehard fans that will let stream everything on shuffle, you know?
There's single artists and then there's album artists. I personally don't think Drake is an album artist. I think he just is a single artist that puts a bunch of singles on one piece and calls it an album, you know?
Yeah. For all the dogs.
All the dogs.
What do you
So
think about the
interesting.
Conductor Williams song, dude?
Conductor, dude, when I fucking heard that in my work, I'm chilling. I'm just like, literally, like, I'm clocking out here. Conductor, I'm like, what? Like, I got, like, someone called my name.
Producer tag ever, man.
I was like, what the fuck? That scared the shit out of me.
Conductor, we have a problem.
Conductor,
Conductor, we have a problem.
That original video is so funny because it's like 4 minutes long
So
of
good.
that guy just saying
So
the
good,
exact
dude.
same thing. But
Ugh.
yeah, shout out to Drake, all the dogs. Hopefully he makes make Tizo Touchdown. Just put him on the album everywhere, and then it'll be
He
good.
invented music, so
Yeah, I
What are you
mean,
gonna do
shout out to
about
Tizo, baby.
He made Rockin' Boom.
More like
worst
Rockin'
genre name
Poon.
ever.
Rockin' Poon.
Rockin' Boom.
Rockin' Goon.
Bro, there it is.
Now we're
Goonin'.
talking.
Goon.
Poon for the women, goon for the men. You know the
For all
Guys,
vibe.
the
leave a comment
gooners.
down below if you gooned a Tizo Touchdown's new record.
Yo, shout out to Drake's new album for all the gooners, bro.
You look like a gooner right now, man.
Tier 3 sub to Pokemon.
All right.
Alrighty. Back to the list.
Goon. I got my
Let's see,
goon room.
Master 500 for the
See,
200 bits.
you see that? That's my goon room.
Goon Cave.
Behind that door is a world that you will never see.
It's a singular chair, a
world.
TV, and a table with only lube
cut
and,
chair.
and tissues.
It has the Saw theme
And
song
it's
playing
thin.
constantly.
The Saw theme song is playing, and there's like audio, like it's an audio visual experience. So like you're watching the
Shrek
gooning
4D.
video. It's like 4K video, but it's 8D audio surrounding you of like an audio that I have edited
Surround
in
sound
Audacity,
Gooner Cave.
and it's just like goon noises, like you just like around you, and you also hear like just random like moans, and then you also hear like instruction, like subliminal instructions sometimes where it goes goon or something like that, like just randomly. But it's different
It's like
because you'll
those-
hear it from like over here, but then you'll also hear it in front of you because it's 8D. You know, it's surrounding you, so it's like, yeah, it's pretty insane.
Yeah.
And sometimes I watch like
Well-
movies in there too.
Fucking out here, baby.
Guess you could
I'm
say
not
we're
gonna
so
miss
fucking
this. I'm not gonna miss this segue, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. Gang on the list. I saw a movie. I watched a movie.
bad. Oh,
Jake
That's a big
finally
thing.
watched
wait,
a
wait.
movie.
Don't say,
Jake
don't say,
doesn't watch
don't
movies.
say. In theaters or old movie?
Old movie.
Give me the year.
2023.
Oh,
Saw X.
so not.
It wasn't in theaters. It wasn't in theaters, but it's not old. Well, I saw
But
two
it's
movies.
new.
One was very old.
It was new this year.
Yeah. I think it was
Okay,
this year.
you saw. Talk to me.
No.
Fuck.
You saw. Wait, let me give it a guess.
Luke googling what movies came out in 2023.
I'm thinking. Oppenheimer.
No, I watched Asteroid City.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I actually enjoyed that movie quite a bit, which is
I enjoyed it as well. I watched it with Tiffany because we usually try to make Saturdays or movie nights, and she's like, "Jake, I'm sorry. I've been picking all the movies we're watching, so you get to pick a movie." I'm like, "Oh my god, this is so excellent." My original choice was Fantastic Mr. Fox, but we couldn't find a legal way to stream it. Wink, wink. So I was like, you know what? I got Peacock. Might as well watch Asteroid City. I turned it on. 10 minutes in, Tiffany fell asleep. So I watched it by myself. It was a good movie. I liked it. It was Wes Anderson. He's very goofy, and I know his style is very divisive amongst people. Either you think he's God's gift to Earth, or he's literally just, why does he burn his hand on the hot stove? Just references.
yeah. There was It's interesting because I was
Do we want to spoil the movie?
last
Do we
night.
care?
I'm probably not gonna
What are you
spoil
gonna
it.
spoil about it? The fact
Okay.
that, like, what?
I don't know.
Anyways, there was a DP came and talked to my school last night, and he kind of threw shade at Wes Anderson, where he was like, "You guys should always be like reinventing your style or like trying to find ways to evolve, like Wes Anderson refuses to." And I was like,
Whoa,
kinda, you're right,
that was
though,
salty.
because that shit's getting a little bit. It's getting a little old, and I would like to see him do something a little more different.
That's fair.
Because not to say that I did enjoy Asteroid City, but like, what if he just did like a psychological thriller? That'd be
crazy.
nuts.
That'd be crazy.
Like,
That
wouldn't
would
that
be
be so
crazy.
cool?
A quirky.
What
dramedy.
you're telling me Wes Anderson made a quirky character drama where everyone talks like this?
Why does Augie burn his hand on the hot stove? Oh my god, you did it.
They all talk like that, no emotion. They're all very straightforward, and they're all
Yeah.
in there.
I did love that one scene, Jake. You seen it too, Luke? Right?
Yeah.
That one scene between like him and the director, where it's like black and white, and he's backstage, and he like gets off in the middle of the play, and he's like, I don't get it. I don't get the script. I don't get the script.
Yeah.
That was a great. Everything that scene and onwards was like awesome. Like I was thoroughly enjoying what was happening.
Fucking Jeff Goldblum just chilling there.
He played the alien, bro.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I think that scene stood out to me the most because this sounds weird, but this is one of the first Wes Anderson movies where I was like, I'm gonna have to watch that again to like get it. You know what I mean? Like, cause like the whole time I was like, what is this Asteroid City thing about? But then by the end I was like, oh, this movie's about something way more different than just alien.
What if this shit was?
Bro, that
Anyways, Royal
alien.
Tenenbaum still his best movie.
That alien was goofy as fuck.
Dude, so
That
awesome.
was a goofy
I
fucking
love
alien, bro.
the alien, bro.
That
I
shit
love
was
it.
goofy.
We need more little guys in cinema.
The first time I saw it-
agreeance. There's too many aliens that are like evil or like scary. Why can't we just have little guys, little
Bro
dudes,
smiled.
innocent
smiled.
men? Why can't we just have them like? Why can't we just have them there? We need the
Nah,
little
it was-
guys.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
That is what he looked like. It was crazy.
And a total, like, completely tonal shift. I rewatched Tetsuo the Iron Man. Yes, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
gotta see that, man. I do gotta see that.
Dude, holy shit. That movie is fucking insane. I like it so much I found a way to sneak it into my newest video that's coming out.
Oh,
So
Really? That's
there's
funny.
gonna be some footage from Tetsuo the Iron Man.
That is a very
there.
Jake Core movie. I feel.
It's
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch it. I don't think you would, because like you know me, I'm not. Ghostbusters is my favorite movie, and I'm over here like, oh, the metal fetishist. Yeah, dude, this movie fucking rocks.
Yeah, but I feel like I hear that in the music that you like though, like the grimy industrial shit. You know, like that reflects.
that's one of the
lot.
like main calls of that movie is the soundtrack. 'Cause the soundtrack is fucking awesome, dude. Like it's I
cool.
saw like a behind the scenes thing of like how it was made, and he found like a industrial rock band, and he was just like, all right, you make the soundtrack. He's like, all right, what do you want? She's like, just make it out of metal. That's the only direction he gave.
So cool.
Nah, the movie's
Make it out
fucking
of
sick.
metal.
It's free on YouTube if you're curious and you want to watch it. I highly recommend Tetsuo the Iron Man. It's kind of yucky. I wouldn't say eat it with like watch it while eating food or something. Specifically, the first scene where he's jamming the thing in his fucking leg, and the scene where the girl dies on the. I don't want to spoil it, but
Guys,
a female character
let's
dies
have-
in a gross way.
Let's have movie hour real quick. I've been watching
Movie hour.
I've been watching
I've
some
seen
movies
movies
that
lately.
I've
These are
been-
the-
Before we
my two
before we
week.
continue movie night, Could you guys watch Tattoo of the Iron Man?
Yeah, it's on my
I'd be
list.
down.
It's an hour long, free on YouTube. If you want to do it tonight with some crew, that'd be pretty sick. Honestly, Loki might rewatch it tonight. I really like that fucking.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sick.
Anyways, these are my 2 movies for the week. I always pick out a few movies from the library. It just gives me like a date to watch. It makes me want to watch them more because it's like, oh, I have a certain date to watch these by. We got a woman under the influence, John Cassavetes, and The Piano Teacher, Michael Haneke. So should be
Nice,
heat.
bro.
Interesting.
See how it
That's
goes.
epic. So I actually watched a movie for class last night. I didn't log it, so it's not on here. I'll have to log it later. But I watched this movie called Swept Away. It's not the one from 2002 that fucking sucks with Madonna. It's an Italian film
Madonna.
from 1974. It's pretty interesting. I liked it. The ending's kind of iffy for me. I don't know if I love the ending really that much. But I don't know. I enjoyed the movie. I would recommend you all check it out. But guys, I watched my first Tarantino movie for the first time the other day.
Really?
Let's
Dude,
guess.
you guys are uncultured.
It was
You
was
watched.
Pulp Fiction.
no.
No,
Damn
I'm
it.
gonna say that you picked a stupid one to start with, and you watched like Jackie Brown or like Hateful Eight or some shit like that.
No, I didn't. I did not. I watched Inglorious Bastards as the first one.
Damn it, that was my second guess.
And
yeah,
I
that's, like, the
mean,
best one, though.
it was pretty damn awesome. I mean, it was pretty cool. I feel like I should rewatch it. Though. I feel like I missed a few things, but it was pretty epic. I also watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I rewatched it. Fucking great movie.
That movie rocks, dude.
Fucking
That's a
great
good movie.
movie.
Keep trying to pitch it to
anyone,
Tiffany.
anyone
Nothing
who
is
doesn't like
cooler.
that movie, like that movie's just great. That's a great movie.
What are you still doing here? It's over. Go home. That's the greatest the credits
So
post-credit
awesome,
scene
dude.
of all time. I love that.
It's so great. Also, nothing is
What are you
cooler than the
still doing
twist and shout scene. But I will say, growing up is realizing that the main character of that movie is not Ferris Bueller, and it's fucking his friend Cameron. Cameron is awesome in that movie.
looking back
Love
at
character.
that movie. He's a dickhead.
No, Ferris Bueller sucks. He's
He's a dickhead.
He
He's an
sucks a little
asshole.
bit. He sucks a little
Yeah,
bit.
he's a little shithead, but you know,
He's like a shithead that you love.
what are you gonna do?
Because he's
Yeah.
a shithead. But when he's messing
Lovable
with
shithead.
Cameron, you're like, fuck you. You know?
Fuck
Like-
you, Cameron
like-
rocks.
Because I love Cameron.
We love his work in Black Midi.
There's a there's a lot of like theories I've been seeing of like how the Succession writers like cast him specifically because of that movie, where it's like almost like his character in Succession is a continuation, where it's like, oh, he's came from a rich background, his dad was super overbearing, like always nervous, but then kind of like grew to like realize his power potential. I don't
He's
think it's
no shithead.
true, but just like interesting to think about.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's his actor's name?
I don't fucking remember.
I didn't even know he
Cameron.
was in Succession.
Joe.
Yeah,
Mama?
he's one of the. He plays like a He's like a half sibling, where it's like he was born in a wedlock to a different woman before the rest of the siblings were born. So he's kind of not a main character, but he shows up.
Yeah,
quite a bit.
he is in Succession. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
interesting.
saw it.
Yeah, look at us being cultured, watching movies and shit.
Dude, true.
Oh, yeah.
I've been on my TV show grind lately, guys. I just started Better Call Saul. Fucking awesome show. It's fucking sick as fuck. Fuck Chuck. That's all I'll say. So fuck that
Chuck,
guy.
baby. It rhymes, so it's gotta make sense.
I need to start watching Barry. I'm in a big TV show phase.
My friend loves Barry. Shout out to Crime Dog. He loves Barry.
I hear Barry's awesome, but yeah.
I think it's a little overrated.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah.
All
I
right,
watched a
film
bunch of
student.
shit, but the main event was I rewatched Joker. That movie sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
You
That
don't
movie is
like
really
Joker?
bad. That movie,
I've never
if you go
seen
back
it.
and-
Never
if you
seen
go
it.
Have you seen it, Jake?
nope.
Okay, well, if
that
you go
shock
back and
you?
watch that movie, it's actually bad.
Really?
It's actually the most unsubtle movie maybe ever made. And they treat the audience like children, and that's really
With
it's
Joaquin
unfortunate because
Phoenix?
it's
Are
an
you
incredible
hyped
looking
for
movie.
Joker 2?
Not really. I mean, they're saying it's based off of the visual style is based off of Umbrellas and Cherbourg, which if they're being true to the material. That means that the entire thing is going to be one song, and they just never stop singing because that's what Umbrellas of Cherbourg is. So, anyways, either way, it's unfortunate because Joker is shot incredibly. The visual style is amazing. Joaquin Phoenix is phenomenal in it. It's just the script is really not it.
It's fucking terrible.
Unfortunately.
But he said that we live in a society. Does that mean nothing to you, Jackson?
We live.
Remember that part when he shot Robert De Niro in the face?
And he said we live in a society.
Bro,
He's a Sigma
bro,
male,
I
just
didn't
like
even
me.
care that was a spoiler. I was like, it's so fucking stupid. And we live in a society.
You get what you fucking deserve.
So awesome.
You get what you freaking deserve.
That sounded great with compression. That was so funny.
So
You
awesome.
get what you freaking.
You get what you freaking deserve.
That was sick. Yeah, shout out to us being cultured watching movies. I'm gonna try and watch more movies. I want to watch Tetsuo 2 because apparently there's a sequel to it called Body Hammer. That's a
Yeah,
fucking
I have
awesome
heard of that,
name.
Actually,
So I'm gonna
I watched a
go
bunch
down
of movies
that
too, but I have
Japanese
a podcast
cyberpunk.
for that, so.
Yeah, which is still on half hiatus, if
It
I'm not
is.
mistaken.
Oh,
Yes.
wait,
Well,
this is not a
because I've been
movie.
busy as shit. It's not.
This is not a movie, but it's a TV show. Guys, are we gonna be watching The Curse with Nathan Fielder and Emma Stone?
Absolutely.
I
I'm there.
saw that and I was like, "What is this? How I need to know more."
Bro, I think Oneohtrix
Not
Point never
only-
scored
not
it. I think
only-
Oneohtrix Point never scored it too.
Well, of course he did. It's because
Damn
Benny
it!
Safdie directed it, who did Uncut Gems and Good Time, which I think was.
I saw his
scored-
name in it. I'm
was
like,
scored
"Damn,
by-
this is gonna be the greatest TV show of all time." Fuck.
Dude, Benny Safdie,
Safdie,
Nathan
bro.
Fielder, Oneohtrix
Point never.
Emma Stone.
Game over.
That's a crazy lineup, right? It
is a
has to
crazy
be the best
lineup.
show
Sick as
ever.
fuck, dude.
Do we have
gotta
a
be the
release
peak.
date for it, or is it still just TBD?
It's
know.
next month.
Next
I saw the first
Hell
trailer.
yeah.
It looked really awesome.
It
It's
was confusing to me.
It's
Same.
So
which is- I think
so
I did see
what
it.
it is both of them run a Nathan Fielder and Emma Stone are like married and they run a HGTV
home improvement?
show. Yeah, like a home improvement show. But then things go weary whenever they
Alright.
have a curse placed on them. A curse,
Interesting.
quote unquote.
Okay, fascinating. But no, with those names, Benny Safdie, fucking holy shit.
I
And
think-
Oneohtrix Point never
I
got
think
motherfucking damn.
I'm
So
excited.
good.
I'm excited because I don't think we've ever seen Nathan Fielder in a
Like a dramatic
actually
role.
acting role where he's
Yeah,
not
right.
just playing a version of himself. You know what I mean? Because like
This is gonna be
even the
fascinating.
rehearsal, like I would argue the rehearsal, Nathan is definitely playing it up a little bit, and the same thing on Nathan For You. But it's definitely like supposed to be like an actual like deep look on
He's
like
He's
himself.
playing Nathan Fielder. In
yeah, like this he's like he's just acting. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty
he's just-
I'm pretty
he's
pumped to
just-
see how he does.
He's gonna be on
same.
screen. His name is not gonna be Nathan. How crazy is that gonna be?
Also, shout out to Emma Stone for consistently pushing the boundaries of what she wants to do and always choosing projects that are interesting. Because she's in
Shout out
the
to
New
Emma
York
Stone.
Lanthimos movie, and I'm excited as fuck for that. That's all I have to say.
Consider getting bitches, maybe.
Yep. Well, let's check out this list, right, guys? Let's.
All right, here I got something real quick I want to bring up. This is my last point on the list. So, gang, this is gonna be I'm sure a light, fun-hearted conversation. So, I was hanging out with some friends, and
Dude, I just
one of the
fuck.
What?
No, I just
What?
Luke, cut this.
Yes, Ben. Is this gonna be on the murder?
And we're back.
I was gonna do that. Fuck you. All right. Jackson said some horribly racial and slanderous things about people we know in real life. Anyway, so I was hanging out with some friends. Chilling, maxing, relaxing,
As
we
you do.
and as you do. And one of them is like a music guy, and I'm like, oh, this is sick. But here's the catch: the music guy, but it is only pop music. Only music that he listens to.
Yeah.
Hyper pop sometimes. Love the new 100 Gex record. Only listen to pop, right?
It's kind of real.
So-
of him.
Yeah, so I'm talking about music I like and stuff, and we bring up rap because most of the people that we hang out with are trap rappers, and we're trying to find the happy medium. And he's like, you know what I don't like about rap? I'm like, what's that? He's like, I don't like when they try to tell a story. I don't like that because it makes me have to think when I listen to the music. I'd rather listen to the new Harry Styles album. He's not saying anything. I just want to listen to it and not have to think. What do you think about that?
It's a crazy opinion.
It is a wild opinion.
So
Jackson?
you're telling me you don't like it whenever like wait, every fucking song is a story somewhat, right?
Well, his thing is like, well, Harry Styles, he doesn't say a lot of words. It's a very basic story, just a love song. He loves a girl and trying to get the girl, or has the girl, or whatever. Whereas, well, I'll spoil it, but he said that's why he likes that, because he doesn't like thinking. He doesn't want to have to like decode a story as he's listening to music. He just wants to have fun and listen to some pop.
Here's what I'll say, because I'm not too mad at this take, and I'll tell you why. It's because like I can't be mad at him for not wanting to like to listen to stuff that's more heavy. Like maybe that's just like his escape, and he's like, I don't want to think when I'm listening to music. I just want to put some shit on that I think is pretty in my ears. That's not as aggravating. It would be more aggravating if he was like, Harry Styles is actually a better artist because I don't have to think when I'm listening to him. That's what would really irk me, because then it's just like, no, you're conflating not wanting to think critically and wanting to relax to some music with what is actually like deemed better as far as like looking at music as an art form to be
Dissected,
a high art,
studied.
I guess is what I'm trying to say.
So
that would really irk me.
As we were continuing, I'm trying to I didn't go Jackson's rap, but I'm like, yeah, but like the story of rap, that's like the cool part, like hearing their wordplay and the way they can rhyme and simultaneously tell a story over a great instrumental. That's the cool part. He's like, do you want me to give you an example of a rapper I don't like? I'm like, I'd love to. And he gave me two. I'll give you one of them first. And he's like, one of the rappers I don't like at all, Aesop Rock. I just hate him. And dude, I lost my marbles. I lost my marbles at that. Oh my god, dude!
Did you go
Ace?
What? Did you go like that?
I was like, I'm like, long-legged Larry. You don't like that song? That's the ultimate turn your brain off stuff. But he was like, no. He's like, he just his rhyming is just annoying to me, and it's just I feel like he's trying.
He doesn't
to
like
teach
how
me
he
something.
rhymes.
Do not tell him what rap stands for. He would hate it.
It just
that's actually crazy.
That was one of them. But he's like, I'll tell you one more of the rappers I don't like. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I know people like him, but like I just cannot stand his music. Earl Sweatshirt.
Bro, really?
He said Earl Sweatshirt.
My literal reaction.
My little reaction.
Here's the thing, because that again, if you just don't like it, it's not. I'm not gonna be like, you have to like fucking the new Earl Sweatshirt record. I didn't even like the new Earl Sweatshirt record actually, which is kind of a hot take, I think. But both of those artists have a lot of music that's just shooting the shit. Like, you don't listen to Tuesday by Malibu Ken and you're like, God, he's saying a lot with this one. It's like he's talking about being stinky.
It's a Tuesday.
It's like it's really
he's
it's not that big of a deal. Or like the earlier Earl stuff with like
I gotta sound long-legged Larry, bro.
Because like I get like it being a long day and being like, you know what I want to listen to right now? Solace. It's like, no, I'm not gonna be that guy. It's like, you have to like this. But there's plenty of shit off of like Sick or even off of Doris where it's just like, we're just rapping to have fun, and it's really contagious and like entertaining.
Yeah, that was pretty much my take.
Like
the
fucking,
entire time.
Like, I don't know, like Chum or Whoa off of Doris. Like, I don't know. Those are very like, I'm just rapping, bro.
Or Sasquatch or fucking like.
That was pretty much my entire take. Was pretty much what Jax was saying. I'm like, well, how do you not like them? And he explained to me. I'm like, fair, but like my chest, good Lord, you're killing me. Like it was the first example I've ever found of someone in real life that's like, yeah, I don't like Earl Sweatshirt. I just dislike Earl Sweatshirt. That has listened to Earl Sweatshirt, and it's not like
I've had a bunch
I
of
listen to alternative music. I love Utopia.
I've had a bunch of people be like, I used to not like Earl Sweatshirt, and then it just clicked for me one day. Like, I've met a bunch of people like that, but I've never met anyone who actively is like, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
I mean, despite me not liking Sick, I think that record was
I didn't like
eye-opening
Sick
for a lot of
either.
people because it was
I like Sick.
because it was kind of like a bridge between like the shit he was doing on some rap songs and like modern trap, and so I think that was a bridge for a lot of people. Whereas for me, it was more of it was the opposite, where I was like, oh man, I kind of miss
It was like a downgrade.
the older style. No, not a downgrade, just not my thing. Like I'm not gonna be that guy who's like, I miss the old Earl Sweatshirt. It's like no, like do your own
Straight
do
from
your
the
own thing.
gold
It's
Earl
just not.
Sweatshirt.
It's just not. I don't like it as much, and I'm sorry for that. But
That's fair enough, but I just
yeah.
the setup of him saying, "Yeah, a rapper that I just do not like at all is Earl Sweatshirt," and I'm like, that's a crazy sentence, bro.
All right,
yeah, because
well,
that's so
Respect.
interesting because in my head I'm like he's gonna say like Kendrick Lamar or like I don't know like NWA or some weird.
I thought he was
shit
gonna say like
that.
Eminem. Like,
Yeah, like I was.
then I'd be
expecting
like,
that, too.
okay, that's fair. But
Yeah.
like, nah, dude, it was crazy.
Okay.
He's a big hyper hop head, and I show him the new Underscores album, so hopefully he'll.
well, here's
Oh, I have to
here's-
listen to that still. Actually,
I have to listen to it too. Here's my question
Good,
for you
very
guys. Here's my question for you guys. What's a rapper you just don't like? Like, you can't fuck with them because they're bad.
Tom McDonald. I know people
anyone
love him,
out
but
of
like,
the-
Dude, hot take, man.
I should know people love him.
Anyone-
Anyone? Not my thing.
dude. I forgot Tom McDonald existed until like 2 seconds ago.
You're welcome.
Anyone out of the like the Blade Echo 2K fucking that realm. With the it's actually really interesting because I caught a sample breakdown of "I'm God" by Lil B, like the Clams Casino produced track the other day. Which, by the way, one of the best produced hip hop songs ever.
It's
The sampling is
insane. It's
crazy
insane.
on that song. But all the comments like, yeah, man, like Lil B, Young Lean, Blade, like paved the way, and I'm like, don't put those guys in the same category because Lil B
Bro,
clears anything.
It's
they ever
crazy. Look. I don't even like. I know you don't really like Blade or whatever. I don't mind that whole camp. I honestly think some of the stuff they make is pretty cool for the most part. But it's so funny when like people on the internet will be like, "Bro, Blade, revolutionary artist. He's paving the way." Like
Peter
bro,
Jackson.
No, the fuck he's not. I'm sorry. Like yes, he's very influential for a really tiny like niche subsection of musicians, but like I don't know.
But even then, Blade, I mean, they are right. Blade wouldn't be Blade without fucking Clams Casino or like producers like that. But like, not in the same category. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just not. To me, completely not comparable. Because fucking, who's the producer for all? Is it Good? The producer for all the fucking Blade shit could not make I'm
Drained.
God. Could not make I'm
Drained.
God. Even a little bit. Could not make Birth of Rap. It wouldn't. It wouldn't happen.
Playboy Cardi could make Illmatic, but Nas could never make Wall Red.
I'm gonna
like,
be.
it's
I'm gonna
easy.
be. I mean,
Simple
is
arithmetic.
Is it lame for me to say J. Cole? Is it lame? I mean, I know I already made that fucking long ass video, but like, I think
Not a fan.
I think it's just like, I don't know, like he's just so. I think the thing is, I don't even like despise his music. I just think he's so aggressively mediocre, and people still to this day fucking hype him up. I saw some fucking Twitter video where the fucking Dissect podcast guy was like talking about how J. Cole rhymed every end of the line with the same fucking rhyme scheme or whatever, and he was like, he's a master lyricist. I was like, no, bro, he looked on dictionary.com and looked at fucking rhyme zone.
Synonym.com.
He looked at rhyme zone, bro. And
Rhyme Zone. That's so true.
and then he was like, and then he did internal rhymes too. It's like, yeah, because he's a fucking rapper. It's his fucking job to do that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's a rapist. That's what he does.
Listen to like a Mike song or
Rapists.
something if
Fuck
you want to
you.
hear some like really cool lyricism or something.
Listen
like
to the
that.
new Billy Woods Arm & Hammer album.
Yo, can we talk about that though?
I listened to it.
I also did with a friend in the car.
Luke?
No, I haven't. You guys can talk about that.
Oh, dude.
I've not listened to any Billy Woods. That's serious.
Dude!
Also, I give up on the nerd hair. I give up.
Yeah, it's slowly falling apart.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget Elucid on that shit. I'm not letting you skate past that. It's Billy Woods,
Elucid,
Arm & Hammer, and
absolutely.
Elucid. What'd
Arm
you
&
think, Jake?
Hammer. good. Shocker, right?
Huge.
Very good. It's probably higher up, like toward the top echelon of Billy Woods and Arm & Hammer, for that matter. I think it was more quirky than but my favorite Billy Woods centered project is probably Hiding Places. That's probably like the tippity top. But this was pretty sick, honestly. There was like, I liked it because it went out of the box more and with more interesting instrumental choices. That's kind of the thing with Billy Woods. Like, he's gonna be a great lyricist. His presence is gonna be excellent no matter what he's on. So like, the beat needs to really show through for me to like open up and be like, ooh, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yo, we're fucking stupid as shit because Arm & Hammer is just Billy Woods and a Lucid, and I just figured that out right now.
Is that not what?
That's just their name as a duo.
Is that Is that not what we were referring to?
Oh yeah, that was what I was on the same thing the whole time. I totally didn't think it was 3 separate artists together.
Alrighty, well, ladies and gentlemen, but the instrumentals here are very interesting. I woke up and asked Siri when I was gonna die. Produced by JPEG Mafia.
Dude.
Great title.
So awesome.
Great instrumental. Love the beat. Trauma Mike is a fucking. That's some Tetsuo the Iron Man type shit. Like the video is literally in a fucking junkyard as they're doing it. What's the one? Gotta be crazy. What is that one song?
Which one?
It's like we know God be crazy. Gods must be crazy or something.
Oh, the gods must be crazy.
Yeah, no, that's that. Beat goes fucking insanely hard. I like fuck, dude, I can't remember the songs off the top of my head. I gotta go to fucking.
The gods must be crazy was produced by LP, by the way.
That shit was fucking insane, bro. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that was
awesome.
like bonkers. I really like the second half of When It Doesn't Start with a Kiss. That's fucking a great beat.
Yeah.
Like he said SpongeBob. That's how you know it's a fucking awesome Billy Woods song. SpongeBob. I don't even know what the rest of the lyrics are, but like,
I'm SpongeBob.
Nah, this shit is sick. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree. I need to give it a bigger, a more respected listen because I was in the car with another dude when I was listening to the whole thing. So I got a lot of glimpses of it, and we did. I mean, I was focused on the JPEG Mafia song, of course, because I'm white. But
Huge.
I mean, Billy Woods routinely just kicking ass. Of course. Maps again was another great record this year. I don't think it topped Hiding Places, but I still thought a lot of highlights on that album.
It was good.
I think so too. Again, I don't think it was great. Ethiopia's could be a top 10 hip hop record ever.
I will
that shit
say
is so good, dude.
I will say my
good.
favorite Billy Woods song is off that album, Remorseless.
Dude.
Holy fuck. That song is cold as ice.
Dude,
and I love
it's
it.
so good.
Cold as
There's one
ice.
track, dude. Remorseless is so. I think the first 4 songs are brilliant, but also
Remorseless.
especially No Hard Feelings. That shit comes in with the horns and off the bat, it's in your ears, dude. Brilliant track.
Dude, Steak Knives with fucking Kenny Segal. That's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
conclusion, really good record. Shout out to We Buy Diabetic Test Strips. Hilarious. I will say though, I don't like the album cover in the slightest, dude. It pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't either. It's kind
The
of tough.
ability is there. I would have even been okay if you fucking did AI. I wouldn't even care. Just it looks like a promotional picture, bro. And I'm like, that's the album cover. That's what's printed on wax. But we take what we can get.
Yeah, that's facts.
We buy diabetic test strips.
We take what we fucking deserve.
You get what you fucking deserve.
You get what you. Boop.
You get what you boop.
Jake, you said the N-word. No.
Dude, I gotta get my fucking soundboard button back.
We do need to get the soundboard back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm trying to think if I listened to anything else recently. I feel like I was something else that I listened to.
Doja Cat's new album?
escaping
No, we
me.
already talked about that.
No,
yeah,
I've been revisiting a lot of Aphex Twin shit. It's just
We talked about him earlier in the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oneohtrix Point Never. New album.
I still haven't
Again.
heard it. I need to listen to it.
Luke, you
I
gotta
haven't heard
fucking
either. I didn't
step
know.
I'm
Step
so
up, bro.
sorry. I haven't listened to new music
dude.
at all this fucking year.
All right, I don't want to spoil it, but he literally goes back to his soundtrack shit. It's like he's scoring a movie, bro. I listened to this on the way back from Everything, and just driving at night listening to this.
That's
Both
awesome.
headphones in. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm a degenerate. I don't
Yeah.
care. Both headphones in, driving in the car.
Headphones in
and-
driving is crazy.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And it was like, no, it was crazy. Like there are some songs that are like, God motherfucking damn. Like love the album cover too. The album cover is like this,
No, same. Goes hard.
God motherfucking damn.
I do love the
God
album cover.
motherfucking damn.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love the album cover. It's so sick. Shout out to Oneohtrix Whenever. There was a lot of good music that came out in the past few days.
Guys, I haven't listened to much new music, but can I just say, I haven't rated it yet, but I finally finished listening to the full Radiohead discography. I finally listened to A Moon-Shaped Pool for the.
Oh,
All
you
the-
haven't heard of Moon-Shaped Pool?
I had heard the first half. I'd never listened to the second half because
That's like one of my favorite Radiohead albums.
The
me too.
first half is so damn good, and then like the first half is so damn good. I would listen to Burn the Witch to Glass Eyes, and I just keep listening to all of those.
Wait, what? I did not touch a single thing. I'm being so for real.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
Is that a Discord thing? What the fuck?
Oh,
is
Luke, you
Why
just look
did
stupid
that-
now.
Jake,
Jackson,
try.
what the fuck?
Jake, try.
What the
I'm being so like hands up, like
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
yo,
He's
stop.
a witch.
How do I
Burn
turn
him at
this
the
off?
stake.
Dude, I'm
What the
freaking out right now.
fuck was that, bro?
Someone play that Radiohead song immediately. It's more precedent now than ever.
I was gonna say before that weird fucking thing. Before that weird
That
thing
was horrible.
happened. Full Stop, maybe one of their best songs ever.
I
Full-
agree.
Full Stop is
yeah.
insane.
Hard agree. Oh wait, full stop. Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Did you say you hated the second half of the album, or am I tripping? What did you say?
No. I said I'd never heard it because I would keep listening to the first half and I just never got to the second half.
See, Luke.
Bro, the numbers.
I thought you said Burn the
crazy
Witch
song.
is the best
The numbers
song.
is awesome.
Burn the Witch is
Yeah,
Radiohead's best song.
Dude, the first three tracks, Burn the Witch, Into Danger, into Dex Dark, is awesome. That I think
Dex
it's
Dark
incredible.
might be one of my favorites off the album.
It's been a hot fucking minute. I got to re-listen to the Moonshaped Pool.
I do too. I do this on.
I haven't listened to the King of Limbs actually. Now that I think about it.
I'm missing actually a
Don't-
fuck ton of Radiohead albums.
Don't
I haven't
listen.
heard-
Don't listen to the haters. The King of Limbs is actually a fucking awesome album, and I think it's in their top 5.
The
best.
King of Limbs is actually such a good album. I'm
I haven't
Caucasian
heard
male.
Amnesiac. I haven't heard Hail to the Thief. I haven't heard King of Limbs, and I haven't heard Pablo Honey.
I think King of Limbs is better than Hail to the Thief, Amnesiac. Oh, fuck. And
But Pablo
Might
Honey is so
be-
good.
it might be better than
King of
the
Limbs.
Bends,
Like
too.
the worst album cover by far, though.
I actually did not like-
Heinous.
I didn't like the fucking Bends. I think I got to re-listen to that. I might have been in my hater bag
Bends
when
is
I listened
fine.
to that.
Bro is in his
I think
hater
I'm-
bag.
I think I might have because I gave that shit a 3, bro. Like Radiohead getting a 3,
What?
that's wild. Yeah, I gotta
Bro, what
re-listen to
the
that shit, bro.
hell are you
A
talking
three's
I
a
don't
little
know.
crazy. I don't think it's a great record, but it's like no, I don't think. It's
I gotta
three,
I gotta
maybe.
re-listen to that shit. I must have been
I
pissed
will
off.
say,
when
I
was
think
reviewing that.
people, I think Radiohead. I mean, Radiohead's one of my favorite bands ever. People overrate the shit.
Said
out of
the
their
white man.
albums on Rate Your Music. Like it's fucking crazy. If The Bends was released by any other band, it would be like a 3.4 on Rate Your Music, but it's a 3.8 on there. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's over.
Nas can't make whole lot of red.
But Nas could make OK Computer.
Playboy Cardi
Think about that
can.
one.
Guys,
I
how
actually
excited are we
saw-
for new Ken Carson?
actually, this is probably
How hype
worth-
are we?
okay.
Shut up, Jackson. How excited are we for new Ken Carson? Let's go, baby. Who's hype? Do the thumb thing, Jackson.
Is it gonna do it?
Oh!
Boo! Boo!
Genuine reaction to new Ken Carson,
here.
ladies and gentlemen.
Throw a tomato.
No, I was gonna say I saw a movie in theaters that had Nas and DMX in it, and they also and Nas co-wrote it, and it was all right.
What was
Really?
it called?
Belly,
Belly.
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 Written by Nas.
check that out.
Red belly.
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 Oh, what will it do?
Oh, he's going to break it.
It's fighting.
Good triumphs evil. Am I right?
Oh,
Wow.
fair enough.
That's beautiful.
Just like the Joker.
Dude, my favorite movie ever, bro. That shit's awesome.
Dude.
Guys, if you're a big Joker fan, leave a like on this video. And if you're a big Joker hater, leave a big like as well, because we support both sides.
All right, we're done. We're done recording, right?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Cool.